City. You are now rocking with the best. Lloyd Banks. G. Neck.
We on fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it off if it get too hot. Up in this spot, we on fire. Tear the roof off the smoke. Let the roof on fire. What you say? We get loose in the smoke. Let the roof on fire.
Nah, I ain't putting nothing out. I smoke when I want a 26-inch chrome spokes on a Hummer. This heat gon' last for the whole summer. Running your faster than the road. Rocks on my wrist, rose gold under. On my hip, those throw thunder. I'm riding diamonds by the pier, but when you stop, the only thing still spinning is your ear. Yeah, I'm riding with that all black. Raiders cat back, all black gloves. I made these man, but the ball smack thugs. These record sales equal more back rubs. Not to mention the ball pack clubs. His impacts about as raw as was. And all these new artists getting wrong deals. I'm only 21 sitting on the hills.
Fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it off if it get too hot. Up in this spot, we on fire. Tear the roof off the smoke. Let the roof on fire.
What you say?
We get loose in the smoke. Let the roof on fire.
If you know anything about me, then you know I'm a baller. If I don't the first night, I ain't gon' call her. I'm trying to play, you trying to have my daughter, but I can't blame her for what her mama told her. And I don't care about what the next water, cause I ain't putting no baguettes in her border. I got a diamond that's about as clear as water, and I got bread, but I ain't spending a quarter. So cut the games, ma, let's go in the back. Matter of fact, turn your ass round, back it down. And I ain't biased when I'm riding through the town. Like I'm small, like I'm tall, like I'm black, like I'm brown. She gotta be able to come when I need her. Tight ass pants, little wife, beat her. Regular chick or R&B diva. Say something I ain't a mind. Beat her.
Fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it off if it get too hot. Up in this spot, we on fire. Tear the roof off the smoke. Let the roof on fire.
What you say?
We get loose in the smoke. Let the roof on fire.
Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right, if they ride Biggie there every night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Recently, frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Packing, asking who want it. You got it, flaunt it. That Brooklyn, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put Austin NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace.
That's right.
All Philly, know it's Moschino. Every cutie with the booty, boy, the coochie. Now who's the real dookie? Meaning who's really the Rod, Frank White push the 6 on the Lexus LX 4.5. Bulletproof glass tints if I want some. Gon' blast squeeze first, ask questions last. That's how most of these so-called gangsters pass. At last, rapping about broads, menage a trois. It's an expensive cars, it still leave you on the pavement. Condo paid for, no car payment. At my arraignment, note for the plaintiff. Your daughter's tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Face it, not guilty. That's how I stay true. Richer than richer, so you just come and get me.
Biggie, biggie, biggie. see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken. You're so fake. Baby, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken. You're so fake.
I can fill you with real millionaire shit. That's cargo, my cargo. 160, swiftly. Wreck it by your new one. Your crew run, your crew run. I know you sick of this lame brand new with flows, girl, say he's sweet like licorice. So get with this, it's easy. Girlfriend, here's a pin. Call me round 10, come through, have on rubs, that's Persian. Come up to your job, hit you while you're working, for certain. Papa freaking, not speaking, leave that leaking like rapper demo. Tell them, take their clothes off slowly. Kill them with the force like COVID, black like Kobe. Watch me roam like Romy. Lucky they don't owe me, where to say, show me, homie.
Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, hey. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
The girl them skill arty. Thunderball. Some me give it to, some me give it to, some me give it to our girls. 5 million and 40 naughty shorty. Baby girl, all my girls, all my girls. Thunder Paul say, well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor. From you don't wanna work this performer. From you don't want a man where can't turn you on. Girl, make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah. Eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah, no green banana. But down in Jamaica, we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Bumper exposed and girl, you got the chest out, but you know we a sad, cause girl, you empress out. And if it is out of me, if it is out, cause I got the remedy for make it de-stress out. Me have a flat to become a God bless out. And girl, if you want it, you have to confess out. And a life where we need set speed, if it is to my chest out. Well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Girl, know some crazy now. This straight drop it and a Bridget and flavor show. Time for we make baby now. So stop going like you, I get shady, yo. Woman, don't play me now, cause I'm a fits and fat, not greedy, yo. My loving is the way to go. My loving is the way to go. Well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. When they roll with a player like me, with a brother like me, girl, there is no other. No need to talk it right here, the spark it right here, keep it undercover. Come in love how you fit in your blouse and you fat in your jeans, I'm a wild discover. Everything about you, baby girl, can you hear when me utter? Well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor. From you don't wanna work this performer. From you don't want a man where can't turn you on. Girl, make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah. Eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah, no green banana.
From Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, it's Baseball United Season 1. Tonight, a pivotal late regular season matchup with playoff implications galore. It's the Mumbai Cobras and the Mideast Falcons. Hello again, everybody. Joey Zanaboni out here for you at Baseball United Ballpark in the desert outside of Dubai. The Mideast Falcons and the Mumbai Cobras meet once again with this 3-game series on the line. Mumbai won the first one by a final of 1-0. Mideast roared back for a 7-3 victory behind 3 home runs, one of them from that guy. Gregory Cano had a late 2-run blast to help Mideast to 3-2 on the season. Mumbai, managed by Mariano Duncan, they are 5-3, and this will be their final game of the regular season campaign. All teams get 9 games, and this is number 9 for the Cobras. We're about to get started. Let's throw it field side to Herbie Pilata.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Baseball United Ballpark for tonight's game between the Mumbai Cobras and the Mideast Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the field, where we have Haru Kawasaki for tonight's Kids' first pitch. Catching tonight's Kids' first pitch will be Munenori Kawasaki.
C'est comme ça, ma chérie. La 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 la. Francia, Colombia, me gusta. Freeze. Y Balvin, Willy William, me gusta. Freeze.
Thank you, Haru.
No le bajamos, mas nunca paramos. Es otro palo y blanco. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
And now for tonight's ceremonial first pitch, please welcome Director of Player Development for the SoftBank Hawks, Ryuji Ono. Catching tonight will be Hiroyuki Nakajima. Thank you, Ryuji.
Me fue a bouger la tête. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Baseball United Chairman, CEO, and co-founder Cash Shake and Waka Kawasaki for tonight's official Kids Play Ball call.
¡Prueba!
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars. All of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's taken exactly where we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life.
Mideast Falcons manager Dennis Cook. He's ready. We're all ready, and I'm sure Dennis wants to see more of this from the Mideast Falcons. Power show. Minato Tanai unexpectedly in the fourth and the second meeting of the season between these two teams went deep. Gregory Cano curled one out for his first home run of the year. And then with the game hanging in the balance at 5-3, it was jelly time. Jake Jelly shatters the jar, hits it over the Raptor, and that powered the 7-3 win. I think the question for the Mideast Falcons, we know they have good pitching, good fundamentals, good base running. Can they get the power swings? If they do, they can beat Mumbai or any team in Baseball United. Well, they are going to be going to a right-hander, Haru Yoshioka, making his second start of the season. 4 hits across 3 2/3 against the Karachi Monarchs. Just 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Pitching has been a major strength for the Mideast Falcons. They've gotten some fantastic performances from Kazuki Yabuta. Haru Yoshioka has been good as well. And he gets the ball against a Cobras lineup that's been the most fearsome in the league. It's filled out like this tonight by Mariano. At the top of it is center fielder Caleb McNeely. Catcher is Miguel Ojeda Jr. Third baseman Brantley Bell hits third. Then it's the left fielder Lou Helmick. The DH, Aaron Singh. First baseman is Manuel Escanio. He's been doing some catching and now shifts to first base tonight. Right fielder is Justin Williams. Second baseman is Hedioni Marlin. And the shortstop is Lord Devera, all in support of Chase Gearing on the mound in the bottom half of the first. It is time to kick the tires and light the fires. Another beautiful night in Dubai. Just a little desert chill in the air and a little breeze as Yoshioka toes the rubber and gets ready to go in front of the Falcon and Cobra faithful. The first pitch at 7:06 p.m. local time, and it's called a strike by František Prebel. He'll be our man behind the plate. You're watching Baseball United, the first and only professional baseball league in the Middle East and South Asia. Yoshioka trying to sneak one through against the dangerous McNeely. 1 ball and 1 strike. McNeely 10 for 28 so far this season. Guy's got 6 extra base hits, and he's got a second strike on him. I'm not sure he's thrilled with that. The mustachioed center fielder checking in on the zone with Prebel. Early chance for a strikeout for Yoshioka, part of this Mideast Falcons team that features 15 players from Japan. 1-2. Get him out of there, baby! McNeely goes down helpless. Yoshioka yo-yos it through, and McNeely goes down swinging. I'll tell you, the release point of some of these Japanese pitchers can be quite deceptive and hard to pick the ball up. McNeely weaving through that, he goes down on 4 pitches ahead of Miguel Ojeda Jr. We'd like to welcome in all of our fans watching across the world, BaseballUnited.com, and in Japan, Tokyo Broadcasting System. They'll know this name. Munenori Kawasaki has it fed right to him. A line drive off the end of the bat by Ojeda. And Miguel, the catcher, goes down on just 1 swing ahead of Brantley Bell. Great to see Kawasaki and so many members of his family out here. Hello to the entire Kawasaki family that we have with us in Baseball United Ballpark, and of course watching at home on TBS and BaseballUnited.com. Brantley Bell knows some about family. I think he's got about a dozen members of his family at this game, including his dad, Jay Bell, 2-time MLB All-Star, who's the manager of the Karachi Monarchs. They finish their season tomorrow at 8 o'clock against the Arabia Wolves. Brantley takes down, and it's 1-0 with 2 outs and the bases clean. There's a fastball, and Yoshioka gets it through. He's 1 ball, 1 strike. And Kawasaki behind him at second. Hiroyuki Nakajima's at first. Gregory Canoa's at third. Minato Tanai's at short. Doing the catching for him tonight is Carlos Garzon. And out in right field is Alejandro De Aza. He tries to streak in and grab this, but it falls in front. Base hit for Brantley Bell. He's making the case for himself to be the league MVP. 14 hits. Now in 32 at-bats. And he's got a power stick, but he can also do that right there. Just kind of bloop it on in, find a space, and get the offensive side going once again for the Cobras. Diaz's in right, Federico Celli's in center, Jake Jelly's in left for these Mideast Falcons. They're dealing with their first base runner in a purple jersey down there at first. A little check swing by Lou Helmick. And on appeal, Jair Fernandez, last night's home plate man, says that Helmick did commit. 0-1 with 2 outs. Scoreless affair. Runner on first. Bell getting a decent secondary, and Yoshioka started to turn toward second, then turned back toward first. No throw. Do they put the pressure on and challenge Garzon? 3 different guys on this Cobras team have 2 stolen bases, including Bell himself. There's a miss way inside, and Helmig got hit with it, and that'll be a hit by pitch. So no need for Bell to keep going with a stolen base attempt. He's just forced over to second. Suddenly it's become troublesome as that one hits Helmig around the hip. 2-out base hit, 2-out hit by pitch, and Aaron Singh comes up with a chance to do a little damage. Singh settling into the right side. He's serving as the designated hitter tonight. He will not play in the field unless there's a lineup switch at some point by Mariano Duncan. Righty deals, and Singh taps it down to the box, 0-1. Ian Mercado is going to be the designated runner, as Singh has served in that role as well. Aaron with 1 stolen base, 1 hit, 8 at-bats. He's scored 5 times. That's one of our 4 exciting rule innovations for the year. You can put the designated runner in 1 time per inning. And the player he comes in for is not lifted from the game. Scorched through by Yoshioka. And suddenly he is 0-2 against Aaron Singh, one of the Super 6 players of Indian heritage on this Mumbai Cobras roster. Welcome into all of our fans on Z in India tonight. Thanks for being with us for some Baseball United action. 0-2, Singh, little pop-up, falling fast, and it falls just before Nakajima can get there. The 43-year-old Japanese legend motoring over, as was Garzon from behind the candy dish, but it falls in to give Singh a reprieve. We're also streaming live on SPO TV in Korea, Meridiano in Venezuela, the Dubai Sports Channel in the UAE, SPO TV in Korea. Make sure you follow Baseball United at Baseball United across social media for highlights, videos, photos, and more throughout the night. 0-2, Yoshioka looking to make it 2 strikeouts. Ready delivers, get him out of there, baby. Broomstick work. And swept out of the box is Singh. Let's go to the bottom half of the first. Cobra Strand 2. We're goose eggs in the UAE.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Gearing up for the bottom half of the first. It's Chase Gearing on the mound for the Mumbai Cobras. The 26-year-old out of beautiful Troy, Michigan, gets the ball tonight against the Mideast Falcons. 7 1/3. Can't get too much better than this. 2 earned, has issued 5 walks, but worked through them only 3 hits. Gearing chasing after his 2nd W of the year. He's come out of the bullpen, done some relief work. It'll be interesting to see how Mariano Duncan wants to play this tonight. He's got guys like Akshay Moray and Chandler Woolridge fresh after a little break. See if they face off against this Mideast Falcons lineup that reads like this with Dennis Cook, Top of it, it's Benjamin Button, the right fielder. 41-year-old Alejandro De Aza leads off. Center fielder Federico Celli, second baseman Munenori Kawasaki. Left fielder Jake Jelly cleans up. DH is Shuhei Fukuda. First baseman Hiro Nakajima. Shortstop Minato Tanai. Third baseman Gregory Cannell. Catcher is Carlos Garzon. And the first pitch fastball misses outside from Mr. Girin. Mideast with Yokanahara tonight as the designated runner, all in support of Haru Yoshioka, who struck out 2 and stranded 2 in the top half of the first to keep us 0-0. De Aza takes this one for a strike. "23 professional seasons for Alejandro De Aza. He's still got it. Tied for 5th in the league right now in average. 1-1 tracks the whole way. 2 balls, 1 strike. De Aza trying to set the table for these Falcons. 2-1 pushes him off the plate, and Girin, he's taking him to the cusp of a leadoff walk. A shout out to all of our Mumbai Cobras and Mideast Falcons fans with us tonight at Baseball United Ballpark. Place sounds great. 3-1. De Aza once again tracks it the whole way and earns that walk. First leadoff man for either team reaches. Here comes the Italian Stallion. They got a Celli, they got a jelly. This is the Celli. Federico out of Rimini, Italy. Veteran of Baseball United. He's looking to get his bat going here. Got to be careful with De Aza on first. Average lead for him. There's a swing and a miss as Celli dips down after the first offering. Federico, 3 for 18 to start the year. All 3 hits have been singles. 2 RBIs, he's drawn 3 walks. Girin out of a high set. Turn and toss over to first base. And Manuel Escanio gets his first start of the year at first. Slaps a tag too late on De Aza. He's joined on the right side of the infield by Hedione Marlin. Lord Tavares at short, Brantley Bell's at third. Miguel Ojeda Jr. is doing the catching. It's Lou Helmig, Kayla McNeely, and Justin Williams left to right in the outfield. Escanio will lead off in the top half of the second. Celli has that blown by him. Tied up by Girin, and he can do that. Rear back, and his fastball, it's got quite a bit of bite to it. That's our good friend Samson holding one of the red fireballs in the Mumbai Cobras section tonight. 0-2. There goes De Aza. Pitches a strike. Throw to second. Skips out into center. De Aza gets to his feet, loses the helmet. He wants third. And how about that? They record the first out, but De Aza ends up 90 feet away. So Celli goes down, punched out. And that was a good jump from Alejandro De Aza. It was going to be really close. The throw was skipped, and it got by Hedione Marlin. They'll give De Aza a stolen base at second and pin an error on the Mumbai Cobras defense. Miguel Ojeda Jr. caught 3 men stealing the last time these 2 teams met. Tonight, as De Aza challenges him early, throws one away onto center field, though arguably Marlin could have knocked that down. De Aza's on third. Defense is in behind Girin. Kawasaki. First pitch strike. Munenori Kawasaki. This is the guy you want up there, especially with Jelly on deck as well. 2 good bats. The banana yellow bats of Munenori could give his team an early lead. 6 for 17 so far this year with 5 base hits. Righty deals, Kawasaki! Get on down, Mr. Baseball! De Aza jogs home, and Munenori Kawasaki picks up his first RBI of the Baseball United season. 1-0 Mideast Falcons. Monkey never cramp. And just superb hitting with the defense drawn in, able to angle one over Brantley Bell and plop it down ever so gently, well out of the range of Lou Helmig inside the foul line. Kawasaki delivers. Walk, stolen base, error, and suddenly it is an early advantage for the Mideast Falcons. Jake Jelly can make it a lot worse for Mumbai in a hurry. Fastball, and he cuts after it, bounces it toward Mariano in the Mumbai dugout. Well, the Cobras section, they're trying to will their team back in the game. Love the spirit they bring. Shout out to Drum Corps United as well. And our director of ballpark entertainment, the great Frankie Ramirez. 0-1. Jelly just touches it foul. We saw his home run earlier. That was his first of the season. This Pioneer League power hitter with 5 hits. 1 double, 1 home run. He's got a game-winning RBI. That was in the first game of the season for the Mideast Falcons when they won 2-0 on a no-hitter. One out, one aboard, 1-0 Mideast. Here's your 0-2. Nasty stuff from Gearing, but it twists outside, and Jelly doesn't bite after it. You're watching the inaugural season of Baseball United, the first professional baseball league in the Middle East and South Asia. Joey Zanaboni on the call for you. Getting late in the regular season. This is the final game of the regular season for Mumbai, and the 6th for Mideast of 9. Jelly swats it away to stay alive. We'll have more exciting action for you tomorrow with Karachi and Arabia at 8 p.m. Then on Saturday, it's Arabia and Mideast in a doubleheader at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. start times. 4 p.m. on Sunday. Mideast will close out the regular season against Arabia. Get your tickets on the District app and at BaseballUnited.com. 1-2, Jelly goes reaching, and Jelly goes down as the second strikeout victim for the Mumbai starter Chase Gearing. Gearing, look at that. Makes it tumble in toward the shoes, and Gearing has himself his first swinging strikeout of the night. Shuhei Fukuda comes to the dish as the DH with 2 outs, and Kawasaki still on first base. Fukuda, who's been dealing with a hamstring injury, once again is the DH. Kawasaki moving, and he's out. Ojeda spies him, and they slap the tag on. Lord De Vera and co. Back to the bats. Limited damage at 1-0. Mideast on top.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
In Dubai, it's the first season of Baseball United. It's the first game for Manuel Escanio as the first baseman for the Mumbai Cobras. And he's taking a first pitch strike. Now he'll stroke one out to right field and plunk it on down in front of Alejandro De Alza. 2 hits now in the game for the Mumbai Cobras. Looks like they might be on the comeback trail. Down 1-0. Garzon sets up outside. Yoshioka fed it close to the target, but Ascanio ready for it. Doesn't try to do too much, just goes with the pitch. And Justin Williams, the former Tampa Bay Ray and the former St. Louis Cardinal, into the left side. This first one misses down just out of the zone. Yoshioka approaching 20 pitches. He'll have to be careful against Williams. Hasn't gotten a ton of hits so far this year, but we know what he can do. Williams always a threat. Goes down on a knee here as he reaches after that. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4 hits on the season for Williams. 3 runs scored. Has a triple and a double. He's stolen a couple of bases. Come up with a couple of RBIs. Top half 2, 1-1 pitch with a runner on first, nobody out. And Williams missiles one out to left. Jelly scrambles back, keeps it in his sights and makes the play. Well, Jelly broke a little more toward left center field, but made the adjustment, and he records the first out. Williams gives it a ride, good swing, and Jelly keep the balance. Make it look easy, youngster. They need him. He completely changes this team when he is swinging the bat well, and he helped to throw a guy out on a great relay at third base. That was Lord Devera stretching a double into a triple last time these teams met a couple of nights ago. Marlin hacks through the first. This young second baseman out of Willemstad, Curacao, at the dish. We know they're watching in Curacao tonight. Hello to everybody with us on BaseballUnited.com. Down and out on the fast stuff. We go 1-1. Haru Yoshioka, part of the Yokohama DNA Base Stars organization. He's at 2 balls and 1 strike. He's a young one, that's for sure. Just 19 years old. This righty tasked with starting a very big, very important game tonight for Mideast. Off the end of the bat, ball that lacks nutrition spins toward the feet of the mesh monster. We're 2-2. Yoshioka and Minato Tanai, his shortstop, both part of the Yokohama Bay Stars organization. We've had so many great representatives from that organization with us through the season. There's a fly ball right field. Long run for Alejandro De Aza, won't get there. Skips up off the Zeal side. They want to score. Ascanio, he dives on in. RBI triple. Hedioni Marlin. He ties the ball game with authority. Left over the heart of the plate. Marlin, as that came over the outside half of the dish, just rides it all the way out to the Zeal sign. They make the noisemakers that have been so popular out here at the ballpark, and he brought his own noisemaker for that one. RBI triple. Now it's up to Devera with the infield in for the Falcons and 1 out to give this Cobras team the lead. First pitch, a ball to him. Lord Devera, the young Filipino superstar in the making, with Caleb McNeely waiting next. 1-0, Yoshioka trying to recover, and that'll go a long way. Good for a strike call. Tuesday, he was 2 for 4 with a double. Lord Devera, though, was caught on that double, trying to stretch it into a triple. Doubled his hits total for the year. Trying to get another. Loops one over tonight. Base hit. And it's a Cobra lead. Lord Aragorn Devera swinging a hot stick. And with the infield drawn in, gets just enough. Marlins scores, and the Cobras have their first lead of the night, and they've got their confidence. We've got a shout out to Ken De Vera Landicho. That's Lord's aunt watching tonight in the Philippines via BaseballUnited.com. Hello to the entire De Vera family. Downstairs takes Caleb McNeely in the basement. It's 1-0, and this is looking like it's going to be a little higher scoring than the other two contests. The last one, 7-3, that was a little bit deceptive. Really close, low-scoring game most of the way. Home runs late by Mideast changed the tone of the game. If you're Yoshioka, though, do what you can to turn this back into a pitcher's duel. Dennis Cook, 20-year MLB vet, his pitching coach, Les Lancaster. They know there's a long way to go tonight. That's a strike straight and true to McNeely, who went down on strikes back in the first. Make him throw you a strike after starting 2-0, and the thing's starting to get a little bit more exciting. Make him come to you. 2-1. And spun down. Good block by Garzon. 3 balls, 1 strike. De Vera leads off at first base behind Yoshioka. Just a small glance in his direction. 3-1 deal. McNeely going full. Caleb, the Washington Wild thing, Frontier League star. Out of beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Yoshioka shakes off a couple of signs. 3-2. Off the end of the bat toward Kawasaki, should be 2. Shovel pass Tanai, cross the bag, goes to first, not in time. Caleb McWheely, he can burn some rubber, and he gets down there in a hurry to avoid the double play. Fielder's choice goes from the second baseman to the shortstop. Looks pretty smooth. It's just the speed of McNeely. And he replaces De Vera at first base with Miguel Ojeda Jr. now at the dish. 2-1 Cobras. This is the top half of the second. Tonight in the Dubai Desert, Baseball United late regular season action. I'm Joey Zanaboni. Thanks to everybody for being with us across the world tonight. McNeely, nice lead. He doesn't go. That's outdoors in the first to Ojeda. Looking out toward the pitch. I don't know if he wanted a ball call there or what. He's checking in for his signs. Cesar Martin flashing them from that third base coaching area. One-0. Ojeda, high, deep, could it be? Get out of town! The Ojeda Kid! Lock it, cock it, rock it, restock it! Holy moly! Lifts that one out of the Baseball United signage in left field. He knew it too. Ojeda tosses the bat as he watches it fly. Cobras back to their high-powered, high-octane ways. They've put up a 4-piece in the top half of the second. And it's Miguel Ojeda Jr. who's making his case to be league MVP this year. Ojeda, he's certainly a great candidate. So many big swings from him. Brantley Bell's known to send a big swing or two out of the park. Follows this one back. Foul ball. For Miguel Ojeda Jr., that's hit number 8 and home run number 2. Only McNeely has more on this Cobras outfit. McNeely leading all players through the first half of the season on that. That's a strike through to Bell, 1-2. Shuhei Fukuda will lead off for Mideast when they come back to the bounce in the bottom half of the second. Remember, Kawasaki was caught stealing by Ojeda to end the bottom half of the first. Down out, Yoshioka His next pitch will be his 40th. And Dennis and Les Lancaster will have some decisions to make tonight about how far to ride this young starter. Bell, foul ball, first base side, might be playable toward the rail. Nakajima could not quite hold on. Got a little piece of the mid on it. He's been playing at first since Fukuda back in late November pulled a hamstring in the first meeting of the season between the two teams. 43-year-old got there. Can't convert for the final out. One more look. Just couldn't quite squeeze the clamps. 2-2. Hot shot on the ground. Cano, diving effort. It ricochets away from him. Fair ball. Bell trying for second. He'll get there. Toboggans into second base ahead of the throw to Kawasaki. And Bell stays red hot. 15 hits now this season, 2 tonight. Smoke shot, and Cano did what he could. Laid out. Got a piece. Is he going to get the runner even if it's in the glove? Not sure about that, but Bell helps himself to second. That's 3 extra base hits in this productive frame for Mumbai. They lead 4-1. Lou Helmig trying to keep it rolling. Swings through, 0-1. Mumbai 4, Mideast 1. 2 outs, man on second, top half of the second. Been at it for 30 minutes tonight and already plenty of action. Already scoots it on in, and it's 0-2. Helmig was hit by a pitch back in the first. Here in his second try, catcher sets up high, and it's a high, hard wind through an attic window. Goodbye to Helmig. Ojeda said goodbye to the baseball as home run powers the 4-run square. Mumbai 4, Mideast 1.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Mariano Duncan, his team now up 4-1. Mumbai with a 5-hit, 3 extra base hit attack in the top half of the second. Well, Mariano is going to play a fireball here to start the bottom half of the second and keep all the momentum on his side. Chase Gearing against Shuhei Fukuda. Fireball strikeout ends the inning. We've seen managers wanting to play these against the first batter, and Fukuda's only the first batter because Kawasaki was caught stealing to end the first. Gearing deals in here and misses badly for a second time. Does it put more pressure on the pitcher to go for that strikeout? Gearing trying to find his groove here. Fukuda has struggled since that hamstring injury, but he was really good to start the season with the bat. 2-0, and he swings through. I don't think he's 100% right now. That's why he's serving as the DH rather than the first baseman. But what a humble and talented player he is, and a great team guy out there giving everything he can. Fukuda trying to get the timing against Geary. 4-1 his Falcons trail, bottom half, square two. Right-hander comes, and Fukuda, parachute shallow center, get on down, Mr. Baseball. Love to see that for Fukuda. Gets his first hit in a couple of games since sustaining that hamstring injury, and this is exactly why you have the designated runner. Yo Kanahara comes into the ball game, and Kanahara will designated run. So the fireball goes to waste for Mariano and Mumbai. Talk about one of the ultimate pros, 36-year-old Fukuda. You can tell even there he's moving relatively gingerly. Gets down the line and gets himself that base hit as it falls in front of McNeely. Not cashing in on the fireball. That could be a factor. 2 left for the Mumbai Cobras. They have 3 money balls. 3 of each for the other side. The Falcons. Nakajima deep to center, but in front of the Shake Shack side. McNeely makes the play. Kanahara tagging from first. Here's your throw. He's in there. Slides in safely, and good aggressive base running. Credit Ruben Rivera. Rivera-san sending Kanahara there on the deep tag, the deep fly that McNeely reeled in front of the Shake Shack side off the bat of Hiroyuki Nakajima. Again, that's that designated runner rule innovation coming into play. Falcons have a man in scoring position for Minato Tanai. He was on base 5 times, hit a home run a couple of nights ago. What a breakout performance with the stick. Righty Gearing slashes the first one into him. It's the right call. Tanai out of Yokohama, Japan, trying to support his Baystars teammate Haru Yoshioka, who gave up the 4 runs in the top half of this inning. Tanai takes her a strike, and not sure he's pleased about that call from Preble. 0-2. He had just 2 hits prior to Tuesday. Went 3 for 3, 2 walks plus a solo home run that snuck out over the Coca-Cola sign in left center field. Kanahara on second. Gearing. Breaking stuff. Tanai. Watch it the whole way. And it was just off the dish. Held by Ojeda. Tanai had a ball and 2 strikes. This youngster, the teenage shortstop, with fantastic fan passion already in his young career. A lot of folks following him. Just turned 18 in March. Flies this down the right field line, cutting foul, and gets away before it can be run down. Another look at the home run for number 6. Tanai, not sure we knew he had that kind of power, but he does so much fundamental work with Kawasaki and the other players and coaches. It pays off, and the smiles in the dugout, the handshakes he got from Kawasaki and Nakajima, just wonderful. Here's a 1-2. Fastball, ground ball. Marlin hoovers it up, and that's why tagging to second is so big. That would have been an inning-ending double play. Instead, it's just a ground out to the second base position. Gregory Cano comes to the candy dish with Kanahara now just down the avenue.
Bottom of the second, 2 outs.
Cano settles into the left side for his first at-bat since he went deep for a clutch 2-run home run on Tuesday. Garzon waiting on deck. First to Cano. Slithers just out of the zone, 1-0. Gregory, he's got 2 extra base hits this season. Simple single here will do a lot for Middies. They trail 4-1, bottom half, frame 2, 2 outs. Gearing feeds. It's the inside bottom corner of the zone, allegedly. Cano shakes his head a bit. Hitting .333, a pretty solid start for him. 5 RBIs through 5 games. Wants to make it a half dozen. Gearing comes and gets Cano off balance. He taps Ojeda with the bat on the backswing. All love. A couple of guys from some great baseball families there saying no biggie. Cano, his dad, Jose, former Major League pitcher, coach of the Arabia Wolves. Robinson, his brother, Major League legend. Miguel's father, very good Major League player as well. All about family here at Baseball United. 1-2 fast stuff. Ojeda holds it, but that's out of the zone as well. Deuces, and they're pretty darn wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, man on third. 3-run game. Falcons trying to make it a 2-run game. Gearing into the land of 30 pitches. 2-2 deal. And the fastball will take us full. Drama builds.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Payoff from Gearing. Cano gets a piece. Hot air balloon. Left field line. Drifts over into the Mumbai dugout. Just cardio for Helmig. Will do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and a man on third. The Falcons trying to cash in on Fukuda's leadoff single. Kanahara has worked hard to get to third. 3-2, and Cano works the walk. Good plate appearance for Cano. Fought off a tough pitch out to left field and then earns the walk as that dips down into the cellar. Corners. And let's see how Dennis and Co want to play this. There's always that possibility, getting a rundown between first and second when there's a guy on third, and then have the guy on third come home. Ojeda's trying to guard against it. Looks like the middle infield wants to play for the force. At second. And Cano leading off of first base as Garzon settles into the right side. Taking the whole way on the first pitch. Tagged through, 0-1. Bottom half of the second, Falcons potential tying run in the box. Garzon, a good candidate to get him on the board. 4 singles, a walk, a hit by pitch, hitting .364. Done a great job catching as well, was the catcher for the no-hitter. Sluiced on in by Gearing, and it's 0-2. Both starters having to work hard, throw a lot of pitches early through the first couple of innings. Falcons have a man starting to get loose in their pen. Mumbai's bullpen, that's quiet. .0-2 from Gearing. Fast stuff, get him out of the bippy! Chase Gearing. Punching guys out like an off-duty Mike Tyson impersonator. Let's go to the top half of the third. 4-1 Mumbai.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
You're looking live at Barry Larkin Field at Baseball United Ballpark. You can drive 5,000 kilometers any direction and not come across another professional baseball stadium in this region. What a fantastic facility. And the turf here is the same that the Bay Stars use. Yoshioka, who's part of that Bay Stars organization, he gets the first one through to Aaron Singh. It's 0-1 on the DH after 8 batted for Mumbai in a very productive top half of the second. Only guy who did not see the box, Singh, takes low 1-1. 5 hits, 3 of them for extra bases. A home run by Miguel Ojeda Jr. Mumbai built a 4-1 lead. Gearing stranded first and third to protect it in the southern half of the second square. That's up to Singh, and now Aaron's at 2 balls and a strike. Thanks for being with us tonight. Z in India, PTV Sports in Pakistan, the Dubai Sports Channel here in the UAE, Meridiano in Venezuela, Tokyo Broadcasting System in Japan, Spo TV in Korea, and of course streaming live across the world, BaseballUnited.com. That's streamed live through the zone by Mr. Yoshioka. Looking to put away Singh for a second time on strikes. Went down swinging back in the first. Haru, check swing, appeal. Get him out of there, baby. Calls made by Humberto Saiz down the first base line. And Yoshioka, back-to-back strikeouts of Singh and back-to-back strikeouts going back to the end of last inning. Nasty stuff, swerving away from the bat of Singh. And he clearly committed. Good call by Humberto down that first base line. That's 4K, Ultra HD, 4 strikeouts for Yoshioka. Tempts Ascanio, and Ascanio knew it was out of the zone. Manuel got that 4-run rally going in the second. Started it out with a base hit. He scored a run, the first of those 4. He takes down to the turf, and he's 2-0. Ascanio. Fly ball foul down the right side. Mumbai 4, Mideast 1. Top half of the third. 2-1 the count to Manuel Ascanio, the first baseman. Nobody aboard, 1 out. Ascanio. Ball toward the hands, and he says it clipped him. It's a hit by pitch. Ascanio boards as the second hit by pitch in the game for Yoshioka. Got him toward the elbow, and down to first goes Ascanio. Looks like Mariano wants to play his first money ball.
Up to face the money ball, the right fielder, Justin Williams.
Justin Williams at the dish with the money ball in play. Home run with W runs. This one's going to stay in the park. Burj Khalifa out to left field. Jelly, easy work. So Mariano Duncan and the Mumbai Cobras have used a fireball that resulted in a base hit. So they basically burned the fireball, and now they burn the money ball in a routine pop-up. Meanwhile, the Falcons have all 3 specialty balls still in the saddlebag. 2 outs. Money ball fly out. Puts that second out in the column. Hedioni Marlin, who had the RBI triple to score to Ascanio in the second. Bats with Ascanio once again on first. Righty carves the first one for a ball. And the second baseman, Marlin. What a great swing that was on the triple. Good swing here as well. Through the hole, it's short for a base hit.
Base hit for Hedioni Marlin.
Marlin adds a single to his resume, and once again with 2 outs, these Cobras are dangerous. Marlin looks locked in tonight, doesn't he? Catcher was set up inside. That was left too much over the heart of the plate. Marlin just shoots it through past Tanai and Cano. Extends the square to Lord De Vera. First and second for the Cobras, 2 outs. They lead 4-1. That'll tumble on in for a first strike to Lord DeVera. Lord with an RBI base hit. That scored Marlin and gave the Cobras the lead. 0-1. And he might have another right here. Base hit out of the right center. They're going to send him. Here's the throw toward third. Run does score. And it's another ribby. Lord Aragorn de Vera. 2 RBI singles in the game. Ascanio motors home, and Marlin beats the throw to third. What a night for the bottom of the order for Mumbai. Bottom 4 have already combined to reach base 6 times, and Les Lancaster is out to talk with his starter, Yoshioka. 5-1, Mumbai, they've done the damage on 8 hits, and a win tonight for Mumbai will guarantee them a playoff position. They will have the tiebreaker over Mid-East. Most Mid-East will be able to get to is 6 wins. They'd have to sweep Arabia to do that, to get the top overall seed. If they get to 6 wins, they'll join Mumbai in the championship series. Though that'll be tough against Arabia, who theoretically could finish with 7 wins. A lot of permutations in play. Mumbai, again, this is their last game of the regular season. So if they hold on to this, they're 6-3. Mid-East will drop to 3-3. Arabia plays tomorrow against Karachi, then a 3-game set, including a doubleheader on Saturday against Mid-East. Arabia could finish at the top of the table with 7. Karachi is eliminated. 2-6 on the year. Arabia beat them 5-4 last night in an entertaining ball game. This one's pretty entertaining as well, isn't it? 5-1 game. We're still just in the top half of the third. Anything could happen, especially with the Falcons still holding on to 3 money balls. Back to the top of the order, McNeely. First and third for him, and he cuts through the first. 0-1. I don't think Mumbai on Tuesday have the timing with the bats. It's a layoff, 5-day break for the entire league. Kind of lose the rhythm, lose the timing. They scored a couple of runs late and looked like they were starting to get it back. Fell 7-3. But tonight, pretty much from the get-go, they have been all over. Haru Yoshioka did not score in the first, but they boarded 2 there with 2 outs. They've done a fantastic job with 2 outs. Home run and a double with 2 outs by Ojeda and Bell in the second. Here with 2 outs, De Vera delivers in the third with a base hit. McNeely avoided a double play to keep him alive in the second. Into a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And a fielder's choice to the second baseman. This time he bounces it toward the hole. It's short and it gets through Tanai. Marlin scores and Mumbai adds another. Tanai gets snake bit out there at the hole. That's short as he tried to get in front of it. Kind of an in-between. Maybe backhand, maybe get in front. He tried to get in front. And a pretty well-hit ball and just a bit of an awkward angle. It disappeared through the wickets. Suddenly it's first and second in a 6-1 game. Mid-East 6. Innings still to come back in this one. 6-1 Mumbai. There's a bouncer toward the shortstop position this time tonight. Gets it done as Ojeda hits into a fielder's choice to end the square. Mumbai Cobras 6, Mid-East Falcons 1. You're watching Season 1 of Baseball United.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Hedione Marlin, he's the leading candidate for player of the game right now. Marlin, excellent so far this evening. RBI triple in the second, then a single in the third, and Lord Rivera, he came up with another RBI single in the third. 2 ribbies, 2 base hits for this young Filipino superstar. They love him with Pioneers Baseball on Facebook. That's run by his aunt, Candivera Landicho. She's watching tonight in the Philippines via BaseballUnited.com. Thanks for streaming us. Inaugural season, Baseball United. Top of the order needs to be a moving frame for the Falcons. They trail 6-1 suddenly, though we're still so early in this game. Gearing. His first down to Deaza, a little dance step for ADA. Well, Deaza, he walked and stole a base, moved up on an error, scored on the RBI base hit by Kawasaki back in the first. That's the totality of the scoring right now for Mideast. Gearing deals, and Gearing misses low. The boy from Troy, Chase Gearing. So far, so good, though he's had to strand 3 base runners through the first 2. Righty clips the inside edge, and Deaza is shaking his head at the call. He thought that was way inside. A little low as well. Deaza, the longtime vet, he'll adjust. We called him Benjamin Button earlier on the broadcast. That's a comment from YouTube a couple of nights ago. Somebody said it was Benjamin Button up there. Famous F. Scott Fitzgerald short story. Brad Pitt movie. Man who's aging in reverse. Deaza is still very youthful at 41. He's got a great career ahead of him as a manager once his playing days, I should say, are done. He'll make an excellent coach and manager somewhere. Deaza, line drive center field. McNeely go-karts in and makes the snatch. Deaza puts it in play. Fly line 8. He goes down. Federico Celli in his stead. One out, and Celli comes to the candy dish. He struck out looking back in the first. That was on the pitch that Deaza swiped second on. Takes a similar pitch for an opening strike. Mideast needs more out of this 2 spot. Celli, he's hit there in about half the games this season. They need his bat to be activated, especially the power side. He can drive it far. 0-1 to Federico. And he swings through as that disappears under the bat. 0-2. And Chase Gearing, 43 pitches on the night. And 44 could net him a second strikeout against Celli. Gearing, who pitches stateside with the Milwaukee Milkmen in beautiful Franklin, Wisconsin. 0-2. And tempting Celli, but resists. Been in the Pioneer League as well. Prior to that was in the United Shore League up in his home state of Michigan. Nichols State alum, Chase Gearing. He'll even things up against Federico Celli. 2-2 with 1 out. 6-1 game. Cobras with the lead. Falcons with the bounce. Bottom half of the third. Shelley escalators down the right field line, drifting into foul territory. Long run for Ascanio. Almost unicorned it way down that line, but it falls in safely for Shelley as a foul ball.
Third inning, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out.
And Kawasaki helps him out, gives him the bat back. Look at Ascanio. Cross country. That's the sport we're playing. Two on Federico. Gearing locked in, peering through the periscope as Shelley reassumes things on the right side. Deuces. Fastball, get him out of there, baby. Gasoline from Chase Gearing. That's Diesel. Past Shelley. And Shelley, his struggles continue. We did not see a 1-2-3 inning until the 5th last night between Karachi and Arabia. We might get our first 1-2-3 in this bottom half of the third. Falcons need to do what the Cobras have been doing. Standing tall with 2 outs. Kawasaki takes here outside 1-0. Munenori Kawasaki. RBI base hit on his card. That came with 1 out in the first. Ended up caught stealing a short time after it. I don't know if that was a delayed steal, if he didn't get a great jump, but he saw something. And Ojeda made him pay. That took the bat out of Fukuda's hands. Jelly's on deck. Fukuda in the hole. 2-0 to Kawasaki with 2 outs and the bases clean. Frisbees maybe off the outside corner. Rule the strike, 2-1. Mumbai 6, Mideast 1. Final out of the bottom half of the third inning, hanging in the balance. And Kawasaki now at 2-2 as he fouls one back over the Cobra fans on the left-hand side. The 52nd pitch of the night for Chase Gearing. Deuces down, we go full. There's nobody warming up in the pen behind him. Falcons have had a little bit of activity in the opposite corner of the right field corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Payoff from Gearing. Kawasaki in play, shoots it through the right side, past a diving Ascanio just under his mitt. Base hit for Kawasaki, and Jelly will come up with a man to work with. The ever enthusiastic, ever improving 44-year-old Munenori Kawasaki. Hard hit ball, and Ascanio just could not glove it. They'll put the money ball in play for Jelly.
Up to face the money ball, the left fielder, Jake Jelly.
Jake Jelly with the first money ball in play for Dennis Cook and the Mideast Falcons. 2 outs, he's on the right side. Kawasaki leading off at first. And that money ball glides high to Jelly. Ojeda to his boots to grab it.
Money ball is in play, which means if the batter hits a home run, it counts as double the runs.
That's Abdul Ali on the PA tonight at Baseball United Ballpark explaining it. Home run doubles the runs. Walker hit by pitch keeps the money ball in play. And on a second Walker hit by pitch, all runners advance 2 bases. That goes to the feet of the mesh monster. Kawasaki tried to move, throw to second. Oh, he's safe. He is safe. Wow, they thought they had him on the big rebound ball to Ojeda. And credit Ojeda for firing it down quick. But Kawasaki ruled safe with his first stolen base of the night. This might actually go down as a wild pitch, but in my book, it's a stolen base. He got a late jump on that. You have to remember, there's not padding on the base of the backstop. Marlin was certain he had him there. There's not padding on the base of the backstop, so it ricochets and bounces back really, really quick. And Ojeda knew how to play it. That's like a basketball move. Big bouncing ball. Almost got Kawasaki. I don't think he read that perfectly, but he gets there. 2-0 down, and now it's 3-0. This is interesting because Fukuda would come up with the money ball still in play and first and second. Home run here would make it 6-5. If Fukuda hits a home run with first and second, then the Falcons would have the lead.
Moneyball stays in the game.
Here's the 3-0. And Gearing frozen ropes it through. 3 balls, 1 strike. This game certainly has not lacked for entertainment. Bottom half of the third, 6-1 Mumbai over Mideast. Late regular season action, the last regular season game of a 9-game season for Mumbai. The final tune-up before Mideast's final series of the regular season against a dangerous Arabia Wolves side. Right he comes, Jelly puts it in play, grounder up the middle, grabbed by DeVera, tough play! Throw to first, and he did not get him. Safe at first base. Bang, bang type of play, and Jelly legs it out. It'll be men on the corners for the Mideast Falcons. Going to his left, DeVera. It maybe slipped an absolute centimeter on the transfer. Certainly the Mumbai defense thought they had him. Close as can be. Hard to tell where that ball is, or really where his foot is as the ball gets into the glove. Jelly, though, on first. And Kawasaki on third. Fukuda was telling him, hold up at third. And Fukuda will have a money ball inserted by Dennis Cook as well. So they're using 2 money balls very quickly here. Fukuda has 2 home runs on his card this season. Right he comes. And it's outside 1-0. If there had been a walk, this would still be the first money ball. Ball's put in play. You have to put the money ball back in play. So it's 2 of 3 used by Dennis Cook, and Ojeda goes out to tie with Gearing. They want to be careful. Cobras have used 1 fireball, 1 money ball. Have 2 of each left. 3 fireballs available for the Falcons, only 1 after this. Fukuda stays loose. Jelly leads off first with Kawasaki across the diamond. 6-1 game. Mumbai in charge for the time being. Home run would flip the script. 1-0 just missed. 2 balls and no strikes. Fukuda in the driver's seat. Nakajima waiting on deck. And Fukuda doesn't time that right. Thought he had his pitch a little bit elevated. He's got an inside the park home run, a classic home run. Both those went out to right center. He's also hit a ground rule double that almost went over the wall out and left. This came against Karachi earlier this season. 2-1, Fukuda! Missiles 1 out to right center field! This thing will bounce! And this thing will bounce on up over the Pizza Hut side! Kawasaki scores! Jelly will be at third. Fukuda delivers with a ground rule double, and the Falcons are back on the scoreboard. Say hey, Shuhei! Fukuda-san. Big swing, and again Gearing missed up. Almost a money ball home run from Fukuda. What a warrior he's been. What a player battling through injury. And the high hop of the money ball, it clipped the very top of the fence, and that's important. If that ball stays in the yard physically, then it's a 6-3 game. Runners advance 2 bases on a ball that bounces over the wall, a ground rule double. So Fukuda to second, Jelly on third, and of course they use Yo Kanahara as the designated runner. That is why Fukuda is right there in the dugout. Mid-East gets a piece back. Mumbai has a meeting on the mound, and they're starting to ramp up some activity in the bullpen behind Girin. Hiroyuki Nakajima at the candy dish. 2 in scoring position for him. Girin inside, misses the breaking piece. 2 outs in the frame. Mid-East back within 4. They've now got 5 hits in this ball game. 1 error for each team. 6-8-1 for the Mumbai Cobras, 2-5-1 for the Mid-East Falcons. 1-0 from Girin. And Nakajima-san takes it over the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. We saw 22 base runners get stranded last night between Karachi and Arabia. Base runners all over the place this evening as well. Right he comes, and Nakajima swings through 1-2. This is a 2-out rally in effect for the Mid-East Falcons. Deaza and Shelley went down. Then Kawasaki had the base hit, the stolen base. Jelly had the infield single that he just legged out. Fukuda comes up with the ground rule double. 1-2 from Girin to Nakajima, who's 0 for 1 with a deep flyout. And that gets spiked just beyond the plate, 2-2. Deuces, and they sure are wild. 2 runs on the scoreboard for Mid-East. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in scoring position for Nakajima. Let's go full. First base is open. Tanai is waiting next. Nakajima, the longtime star in the NPB. Kanahara on second. Jelly on third. Feels like a big moment, though it's still so early in this game. Only the bottom half of the third. We've already seen 8 runs. 68th pitch coming for Chase Girin. Righty deals, and Nakajima works the walk. 4 straight have reached. Bases are loaded. Mid-East stranded 2 in the second. They had a man caught stealing. So wipe away all base runners in the first. They've got 3 ducks on the pond, and Mariano Duncan is going to go to somebody else. He's had a right-hander getting loose pretty quickly down there. Looks like Chandler Woolridge, and he'll ask for the ball from Chase Girin. Girin responsible for all 3 base runners. Goes 2 2/3, allows 2 runs while physically in the game. But that run column could inflate quite a bit unless Woolridge and co. can shut things down.
Pitching change for the Mumbai Cobras. Down the mound, number 24 from Milton, Georgia. The right-hander, Chandler Woolridge.
Woolridge makes his entrance. Minato Tanai will be up with 2 outs and the bases loaded. We're in the bottom half of the third in a good game between the Mumbai Cobras and the Mid-East Falcons, a late regular season matchup in Season 1 of Baseball United. As the Cobras become the first team to make a pitching switch, it's Cobras 6, Falcons 2.
People you don't know, me and Timberland been high since 20 years ago. What the dealio? Now what the drillio? If you wanna battle me, then let me know. Got the feeling, son. Let me throw you some. People, here I come. Now sweat me when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we gotta go.
Woolridge on the mound. He's been really good. Top 4 in strikeouts, and he's the league leader in fireball strikeouts. Woolridge became the first player ever with a fireball strikeout early in the season against Karachi, and he did not pitch on Tuesday, so he's fresh. Youngster out of the greater Atlanta area, brought in to face off against Minato Tanai.
Up to bat for the Mid-East Falcons, the shortstop, Minato Tanai.
Tanai, the young superstar in the making, with the bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
Can he come through with a swing, and he's swinging away. Hits it back to the screen. Saw something he could like quite a lot there and swats it back. Knew he had a pitch to handle, but he's 0-1. Attack early against a guy out of the bullpen. Woolridge, I believe, made a little bit of a mistake there right down the heart of the plate. Ends up just as a strike, though. Woolridge feeds to Tanai, and Tanai lifts down the right field line. That'll slice foul. Manato Tanai in his first at-bat grounded out to second. He's got Jelly on third. Kanahara on second. Nakajima on first. 0-2, 2 outs. His Falcons trailing these Cobras 6-2, bottom half, square 3. Falcons have put up 1 run in the inning. That's up from Woolridge. Cobras scored 4 times in the second, twice in the third after being held off the board by Yoshioka in the first. I'm not sure we're going to see Yoshioka return in the 4th inning. So you can see the bullpen is still doing work for the Falcons. Here's a 1-2. Fastball fouled back over the head of Gregory Cano on deck.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, bases loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter, 2 outs.
Tanai, 1-2 to him. Lets it pass. Just miss. Mumbai dugout thought maybe they had him there. Mariano checking with Prevo on the zone. Tanai, 2-2. And a 3/4 swing. He's out of there. Fast stuff from Woolridge. Extracts Mumbai from the situation. Middies gets 1 back, but they leave 3. 6-2. Cobras on top, headed to the 4th.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
New hurler alert. Both teams have now gone to the bullpen. The newest man out there for the Mideast Falcons is Shotaro Kasahara, part of the historic no-hitter earlier this season for the Mideast Falcons, 6-year alum of the NPB. 2 2/3, no hits against him this year, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no runs against Kasahara, who replaces Haru Yoshioka, the 19-year-old. Gave up 6 runs, all of them in the 2nd and 3rd innings. Kasahara takes over on the bump, and this is a new look. He's a southpaw, left-hander, facing off against Brantley Bell, and he gets him to chop toward the mound. Kasahara! Get up, young fella! Get up! Hop and stop. Goodbye to Bell and Casahara. Look at this lead. In front of the rubber, spears it, never fears it. Clean over to Nakajima, and the dangerous Bell is recycled on the first pitch of the game that Kasahara throws. Bell now 2 for 3 in the game. It's Lou Helmig who comes to the plate, and he'll take an opening strike. Kasahara, if they can keep this within 4, they've got more than a chance. We're still only in the top half of the 4th. Been playing tonight for an hour and 20 minutes. Lefty deals. Helmig. Little catapult, shallow right. Kawasaki makes the squeeze. So Kasahara has been awesome so far. This game, the entire game, really has been defined by what batters have done with 2 outs, though. Aaron Singh comes to the plate. Singh struck out twice. Mideast got a run back in the bottom half of the 3rd, then left the bases loaded. The run scored on a ground rule double by Fukuda that, had it not gotten over the fence, would have scored 2. And they say it's a game of inches, or I suppose we're using the metric system out here, a game of centimeters. It really is. Fukuda hit one out to right center field, and it clipped on a bounce the top of the fence, then bounced out. If it hits the top of the fence and bounces back in, Jelly is not stranded on 3rd, and we have at least a 6-3 ball game as Kasahara misses down. 6-2, though, is our score. Dennis as collected and calm as ever. He's pitched 20 years in the big leagues. He's scaled Kilimanjaro. He knows what an uphill journey is like. Foul ball back, 1-2. Singh at 2 strikes, and it's been a tough night for him. Serving as the DH, and serving in a pretty important position on the lineup card, that 5 spot. He's looking for power swings. He's looking for things to happen. He's on the cusp of going out for a 3rd time on strikes. Southpaw Kasahara gets one out the end of the bat, and will end the way we started. Another bouncer, this one easier to him. Flips it over to Nakajima. We get a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th, still a 4-run game in favor of the Cobras.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Chandler Woolridge put out quite a fire coming into the bottom half of the 3rd. Entered with the bases loaded in relief of Chase Gearing. High and hard. Minato Tanai could not make up his mind. Woolridge left 3, and now he's got a fireball in his hand. Chandler Woolridge looking for his 4th fireball strikeout of the season. 2nd fireball used by the Cobras. Falcons still have all 3. Pitched Gregory Cano outside, and it's 1-0. Strikeout ends the inning and leaves Garzone to bat in the 5th. He's on deck right now as Chandler Woolridge rubs the baseball behind the mound. Now he's going to get a new fireball. Thanks for being with us tonight. Live from Baseball United Ballpark. It's Season 1, Baseball United. Streaming live, baseballunited.com. Make sure you follow the league at Baseball United across social media. 1-0, and that one maybe touches the bottom of the zone. And Cano, just reading his facial expression, I don't think that he agrees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Drew a walk. Good plate appearance for Cano back in the 2nd. Battled and earned it. Now he swings through, and he's at 1-2. Woolridge got the first ever fireball strikeout. Now he's looking for one here on December the 4th.
Fireball is in the game.
1-2 deal. And Cano once again curls one out of play toward the left field corner. Very similar to the swing he had on 3-2. Fought off a pitch in his first at-bat against Geary. Gregory Cano. Chandler Woolridge. 1-2. Get him out of there, baby! Fireball. Woolridge goes pitbull mode. We go to the 5th. Cobras 6, Falcons 2.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Chandler Woolridge. Keep it quick. Quick visit to the visitors' clubhouse for him after the bottom half of the 4th that lasted about a minute. He struck out Cano with the fireball. We waited until the 4th to get a 1-2-3, and then we had just a 1. 1-2-3 for Kasahara, and then just one batter because of the fireball. The bottom half of that 4th. Ascanio's been key. In fact, he's been very key. Singled to start that 4-run 2nd, was hit by a pitch with 1 out to start the 2-run 3rd, and now Ascanio in that purple Cobras jersey flies one back foul. It's 0-1. A fan trying to make a play on it in front of the Pizza Hut just gets away from the glove, but don't chase it down. All right, got the Mumbai jersey on. Gives it to maybe a sister or a cousin there. There's a bouncing ball. Kawasaki routine. Goodbye to Ascanio. He's held off the bases for the first time. That's a bit of relief, I'm sure, for the Mideast Falcons. Mumbai 6, Mideast 2. This is the pivot frame. Kawasaki's having fun. He's had a nice night. RBI single. Added another single. Scored a run. Keep it loose. Can't tense up when you're down like this. Williams with the infield and the outfield. Played for him to pull. Takes here for a ball inside. He had a money ball in play, as I recall, and flew out in his last at-bat. That is indeed correct. Back in the third, flew out to left. Also did it in his first at-bat in the second. Williams trying to activate, and he's at 2-0. Lefty comes, and it's fouled back. Kasahara takes him to 2-1. Dozen pitches for Kasahara after Yoshioka was responsible for all 6 runs scoring through the third. That is a foul ball back. Now the last one scored on an error. E6. I believe it's 5 earned tonight for Yoshioka. Make sure you check in at baseballunited.com. We'll have the entire box score with the game recap. Posted right after this goes final. 2-2. Kasahara. Fastball down. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kasahara is retired 4 straight, looking for his first strikeout. Payoff. And he sends it down toward the plate. Williams waits him out. He reaches for the first time. We talked about the bottom of the order being key tonight for Mumbai. 7 times their bottom 4 have reached. Their top 4 has been on 7 times as well. Though they've done it as a fielder's choice error, hit by pitch, that kind of thing in there. Big swing is by Ojeda, their 2-man. His home run was the exclamation in the second. Hedioni Marlin's been excellent at the bottom of the order, and he takes the first one for a ball, 1-0. Marlin RBI triple and a single as well. That was key to make it 2 aboard with 2 outs in the third. Then Tavera picked up the RBI. There's a bouncer toward Cano. Struggles a bit to get it out of the glove. Goes to second for 1. No chance at first. Not the cleanest deal in the world, but Marlin gets himself aboard for a 3rd time in front of Lord Tavera. Just a little juggle there, and Kawasaki, I think he realized there's no chance to get the runner, ended up skipping it to Nakajima. Nakajima still made the squeeze as the runner passed through. Marlin on first. Williams back in the dugout. Lord Tavera at the plate. Lord 2 for 2. A couple of RBI singles. Runner goes, pitch low, throw to second. Got him, baby. Garzon to Kawasaki. They go fishing for Marlin. We're halfway through. Mumbai 6, Middies 2.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
That's Akshay More's family in from India. They're on the dance cam. What a pleasure to meet the entire More family on Akshay's 22nd birthday. He's a star pitcher for the Mumbai Cobras. I wouldn't be surprised if he saw Akshay tonight. For now, it's Chandler Woolridge against Carlos Garzon, who swings through on the first and falls behind 0-1. Perfectly executed between Garzon and Kawasaki. Not much of a jump from Marlin. Caught him stealing by a few feet. To end the last half inning, low liner. Marlin tries to repay the favor, and he does Spirit. Dips the glove down and gets it right before it could short hop. Zizadek on the call as the second base umpire. So isn't that baseball for you? You get caught stealing by the catcher, and then you snare a line drive from the very same catcher on the first pitch the catcher sees. Garzon goes down. Alejandro De Alza. We are just past the halfway point. Cobras scored 6 times in the second and third. Falcons scored once in the first, once in the third. It's 6-2. Mumbai, nobody has scored since the bottom half of the third. 13 hits, 8 of them by Mumbai, 1 error each team. And it's been interesting in the base paths as well. Some caught stealings, wild pitch, and now a hit by pitch as De Alza, like he caught that one on the top of the front shoe. De Alza going to be checked out by Saul, a member of our training staff. Saul will take a look here, and it actually got him on the back foot, the left foot. And De Alza, you don't play 23 professional baseball seasons without being tough. He is off to first base and will run for himself. Rivera-san, he knows he's all right. Had a chance to talk with ADA on the elevator before the game, and he said, you know, I really like the close games. It shows you what guys are made of, how they react in pressure situations. And I know the score is 6-2 here. It seems like it's a little bit of a different kind of ball game, but with the money balls and with the way the Falcons are playing, this is still really tight. Remember, they left the bases loaded in the fourth. We're going to see who handles the pressure this evening. That is downstairs, and it's 1-0. It's pressure on the Cobras as well. They're not playing again this regular season. If they win, they're at 6 wins, and they will seal a place in the playoffs. If they lose, then there would be a chance that Mideast, Mumbai, and Arabia could all finish at 5-4. Or possibly it could finish differently. Arabia could still leapfrog them for the top overall seed. There's plenty of permutations, but you don't want to be sitting in the stands watching as other teams decide your fate. Mumbai knew it needed one more. 2-0 to Federico Celli, bounce up the middle. Lord with it, steps on second, goes to first. Lord Aragorn de Vera keys the double play up the middle. Woolridge induces it. Faces the minimum in the fifth. We go to the sixth. Mumbai 6, Mideast 2. You're watching Season 1, Baseball United.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
New hurler alert. Shotaro Nakata taking over on the mound. The right-hander out of Osaka, Japan, gets the ball for the Mideast Falcons. He made his professional debut against the Karachi Monarchs. He's one of the players who earned a spot on this Falcons team through the Plan D tryout series. 2 earned in just 1/3 of an inning against the Karachi Monarchs. Trying to recover from that, Nakata, 5'9". He sports number 11, and he's talking it over with Carlos Garcon. Well, we saw it last night where early there was a ton of scoring, and then late things settled down. Kind of following the same pattern as it did last night between Arabia and Karachi, Falcons and Mumbai, into the 6th, and the fireball is in play. They're using it against the guy who came through with the double play to end the 5th, Lord de Vera, against the first fireball that Dennis Cook has played tonight. Corners drawn in for the Falcons, and Lord shows bunt, pops it away toward the dugout, and it's 0-1. We've seen this used 3 or 4 times this season. If there's a strikeout, the inning is over, as we saw when Cano struck out looking in the 4th against Woolridge. Teams will try to bunt. Even if they get out, they're fine with it because it's just 1 out. Does he try it again? Nakata, no sign of a square from De Vera, and this just misses the outside corner, 1-1. Top half 6, Mumbai 6, Mideast 2. This man warming up in the pen for the Mumbai Cobras. We'll see if Woolridge comes back in the bottom of the 6th. Spiked by Nakata, 2-1. Nakata looking to put together a 3rd straight scoreless inning for Falcons pitching. That's a line drive from De Vera, and Lord stays red hot. 3 for 3, 3 singles. De Vera, his best game so far in his professional career. Nakata tagged for a single by the first batter he faces. Now it's going to be McNeely with 1 aboard. The fireball no longer a factor for the time being. Cobras still have 1 fireball to play. Falcons will have 2. There's still 1 money ball to play for the Falcons, 2 for the Cobras. Cobras up by 4 as McNeely gets a little piece. And it's a first strike to him. He struck out. He's into a fielder's choice, though he legged that out. Good hustle to keep the inning going to Ojeda, who's on deck. He had a home run. Reached via error in the 3rd, and that error by Tanai scored a run. But swirled down by Nakata, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nakata for Kasahara. Kasahara did a nice job. 4th inning, 1-2-3. Faced the minimum in the 5th with the help of a caught stealing. Swing through by McNeely, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes with nobody out and 1 aboard. 6-2 game, top half, square 6. Cobra is at the bounce. Nakata tries to thread the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You're watching the inaugural season of Baseball United. Live from Baseball United Ballpark, Barry Larkin Field, just outside Dubai, where it's about 26 degrees Celsius, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Some early wind has settled down. Nice and calm again. 2-2. Just off the dish. Awful.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Ojeda waiting next. He's got his game's only home run. Bell after that. Healthy lead for De Vera at first. Held on by Nakajima. 3-2. McNeely towers it back.
Foul ball.
Full house. Outdoors, McNeely reaches for a third time without a hit. Base on balls, and now it's really good speed on the paths. DeVera on second, McNeely on first. Ojeda Jr. returns to the box. They'll insert the money ball. Why not for Miguel Ojeda Jr.? He had this swing back in the second. I love the way he works that bat. Chokes up on it and can still send it out in a hurry. Knew it was gone as soon as it flew off the barrel. I'm telling you, this guy can really sing too.
and the money ball is out of play.
Purchase at producerx.net.
Just like the money ball, each team gets 3 fireballs a game. But this time, they can use it when their team's in the field pitching. If a pitcher strikes out a batter with the fireball, it automatically ends the inning. That means if there's no outs and the base is loaded and you call in a fireball, strike out the batter, the inning is over. If there's 1 out and a man on third, call in a fireball, strikeout, inning over. Anything other than a strikeout, and the fireball is out of play.
New hurler alert. Mideast Falcons going to the bullpen again, and it's Kodai Hamaya pitching for the second time this week. Hamaya, who has not allowed an earned run in 2 2/3, pitched for Canberra in the Australian Baseball League. He makes his home in Australia, where he also does work as a butcher. Very cool to see what he does, cutting up meat, and he's trying to cut up Lou Helmig with a fireball in play. So it's really a double move for Cook. Get a guy out of the bullpen and give him a fireball. There's 1 out, bases full. This has been a key kind of moment where managers have used fireballs. Strikeout ends the inning. Hamaya, lefty comes and ladles it down. Garzone keeps it in front. Helmig did go down on strikes in the second. Reached just once on a hit by pitch so far tonight. 1-0. Hamaya, nice and nasty. Helmig dips after it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lou Helmig has 28 plate appearances this year. He's been a guy that's seen money balls and fireballs against him. Swing can be boom and bust, send it over the wall, but it's longer kind of swing, and sometimes he'll do that. Lines it to Nakajima, who makes the snare. Nakajima with just a small hop, and Nakajima puts the second out on the board. So all in all, not bad, as Cook uses the fireball. It doesn't end the inning, but the defense pulled in. Nakajima makes a play. Now that defense can drop back. Men on first, second, and third after the line out by Helmig. But now 2 outs. Mumbai 6, Mideast 2, top half, frame 6. And there's a ball that's gotten loose from the bullpen on left field. They'll get that out of left field back to the Mumbai pen, which is busy. So we'll see how Mariano wants to play this. And Chandler Woolridge has been great out of the pen. Could be on to another pitcher. Hamaya to Singh. Strike at the knees. Pump fake toward third by Garzone. Keeps everybody honest. Lord Devera is the lead man there. McNeely's on second. Brantley Bell's on first. Hamaya trying to get him out of a sticky situation. Keep Mideast in this game down by 4. Tall lefty comes. About shoulder high. A swing through. 0-2. Hamaya, a great guy. Will be pitching again in the ABL next season. Really, right after this concludes, that ABL season getting going. Kodai Hamaya looking for an inning-ending strikeout against Aaron Singh, who's 0 for 3. Third level, and Hamaya says that one was on me. Garzone with another nice play to keep it from going to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Singh has struck out in each of his first 2 at-bats. Grounded out in his latest, and was back to the pitcher to end the 4th. He's ended 2 different innings, the 1st and the 4th. Hamaya trying to add the 6th to the list. 1-2. Fastball, get him out of there, baby! Kodai says goodbye. Hamaya with the heat. Bottom half of the sixth on the agenda. Mid-East looking to make up a four-piece in the UAE.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
43-year-old in the box. Kanahara leading off of first as the 22-year-old Moray comes and gets swatted foul by Nakajima. 0-1. Hiro Nakajima with a fly out to deep center. He's also walked in this game. That was to load the bases. Back in the third. Falcons have stranded 5. That misses badly, and it tips off the mid of Ojeda. Kanahara got a secondary, sees the ball go to the screen and goes to second. 1 ball, 1 strike on Nakajima, and now 1 in scoring position for him. Got away from Moray. It looked like Ojeda was still going to glove it, and I think he was a little surprised that it did not end up in the mitts. As Nakajima ducked away. Moray takes responsibility. That's what you got to do, especially at the pro level. Hey, my bad. Got away. It is what it is. On to the next. Nakajima slashes 1 foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Moray looking for the escape hatch to the 7th. Righty unloads. Fast stuff. Nakajima. Blooper. Marlin off his glove. Get on down, Mr. Baseball. Here comes Yo. 6-3 ball game in Dubai. Base knock for Nakajima. Just floats it the other way. Fast stuff. Maybe caught too much of the inside part of the plate. Nakajima. Marlin so close so far. We've seen him do some great things defensively, but cannot make the squeeze on that. Kanahara comes on home. And the wheel keeps turning. RBI base hit by Nakajima. Manato Tanai with 2 outs and a man on first. He follows away to the right side. 6-3 game. And somebody finally scores for the first time since the third. Again, it comes with 2 outs. That has been the theme all night long. What can you do when you're down to your last chance? Nakajima answers that by picking up his 4th RBI, his first in the series against Mumbai. Tanai-san fouls it back off of Ojeda's mitt. Now he's 0-2. A couple of youngsters going at it here. The 22-year-old against the 18-year-old. Tanai trying to follow up that 5 times reaching performance. He's over 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. And he will go down on strikes once again to end of frame. Nakajima left on first. Mideast has stranded 6, but they've scored 3 times, worked back into it at 6-3 as we go to the back third of the ball game in the UAE.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Kodai, still the guy. Kodai Hamaya, top half of the 7th, pitching with his Mideast Falcons back within 3. Hamaya against Manuel Ascanio to start things in the top half of the 7th. 6-9-1 for the Mumbai Cobras, 3-6-1 for the Mideast Falcons. I'm Joey Zandaboni on the call, Barry Larkin Field at Baseball United Ballpark. And is bounced in the turf, and Hamaya falls behind 1-0. Hello to everyone watching across the world tonight. Tokyo Broadcasting System in Japan, Spo TV in Korea, Meridiano in Venezuela. Hamaya misses upstairs. Z in India, PTV Sports in Pakistan, Spo TV in Korea, and across the world, BaseballUnited.com. 2-0, Hamaya. Good pitch. Ascanio chases up. 2 balls and a strike. Hamaya left him loaded in the 6th. Guy who came in for Nakata, who struggled. Hamaya settled things down greatly. 2-1 fastball. Ascanio knifes it down the right field line, just foul toward the axis sign. And it's 2-2. Ascanio, base hit by pitch in the 2nd and 3rd to key the run-scoring innings for Mumbai. Wants to key another one. Loops it foul toward those first base seats. Ascanio singled to ignite the 4-run 2nd. Was hit by a pitch to start up the 2-run 3rd. Outside of those 2 innings, Mumbai has not scored. They do have 4 scoreless innings, despite leading 6-3. Williams, then Marlin right after against Hamaya into his deliberate wind. Kodai, fastball, get him out of there, baby. Back-to-back strikeouts going back to last inning when he rung up Singh. Ascanio meets the same fate. Hamaya scrapes the very bottom of the zone, says František Pribel. It looks like that got in over the knees. Ascanio thought low, but he's the first out. Justin Williams, 0-for-2 with a couple of flyouts and a walk, out ahead 1-0. Haru Yoshioka started. This is the 4th hurler of the game for Mideast, and he's tagged to left center by Williams. It's down off the SSK side. Williams steams to second. Double for Justin Williams. On in 2 straight plate appearances. And that'll give Hedione Marlin a man in scoring position. Good swing by Justin Williams. Left over the middle by this lefty, Kodai Hamaya. And Williams is going to be designated run for by Ian Mercado. First time we've seen Mercado in this game. He's played a lot of left field. In fact, he's played every other game out in left field for Mumbai. Youngster out of the Philippines. Now running on second, Hedione Marlin. That'll squirm through to him, 0-1. Yoshioka, Kasahara, Nakata, and now Hamaya, who takes a look back at Mercado on second. 0-1, little tap foul in the box, 0-2. Hedione has had a good game on both sides of the ball. Triple, single, fielder's choice on his hitting resume. Has looked good in the field, has been caught stealing. That's maybe the one drawback for him tonight. Strikeout for Hamaya, his third of the game, first swinging. Will ease things a bit, though Lord Devera is coming up, and he's been arguably the best hitter in this game. Lord 3 for 3 with a couple of RBI singles. Had a base hit in the 6th, ended up left on 3rd. And 2 outs, and Devera takes the first one up. The fellas from Mumbai cashed in 6 times. They maybe left some stuff out there as well. Got them down as having stranded 9 currently. It's a Sterank through to Lord Devera. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away. Filipino in the box, a Filipino on second base. Here's your 1-1. And Devera takes to go to 1-2. Fastball gets through. We're a strike away from stretching. Kawasaki's already dancing there behind Mercado. Devera has lifted his average all the way to 259. Pitch 23 from Hamaya. Shallow center in the air. Should do it. Yes, it does. Shelley makes the squeeze. Stretch time in Dubai after Hamaya leaves Mercado on second. Mumbai 6, Middies 3.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Let's do it one more time.
Just another beautiful Thursday night in Dubai here at Baseball United Ballpark. Bottom of the 7th inning.
YMCA have to take me out of the ball game. Akshay Murray against Gregory Cano, bottom half of the 7th. Good one on our hands. The 6-3 Mumbai leads. They're out hitting this Middies team 10-6, but have not yet been able to bury him. Righty Murray down on the first to Cano, and it's 1-0. This is one of those nights where batting as the home team is really going to come in handy. Middies still has 9 outs to work with. Meanwhile, the Cobras have squandered some chances to maybe put this out of reach. Bases loaded in the 6th, man in scoring position in the 7th. They still have not scored since the 3rd. Cano takes down. He's 2-0. Thanks for being with us every step of the way across the world. BaseballUnited.com. We've got Mimi, 17, Esso saying YMCA. Ken Warabiki saying the same thing. Thanks for dancing along at home as you follow on the YouTube chat. That's down from Moray, and Cano is at 3-0. Walk, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. That's what his card looks like right now because there was a fireball strikeout in the 4th. Just one batter, Cano, went to the bat for Mideast in that inning. Looks like another walk for him unless Moray can get back on track. Does get one through the zone here. Bottom 3 in the order for Mumbai has been on 7 times. Bottom 3 for Mideast just once. 3-1 Delio, and make it twice. Both of them have been Gregory Cano walks. And this is where it's going to get interesting for Mariano Duncan. Moray looked all right in the 6th, got a couple outs. There's a walk, an RBI base hit. Kanahara had moved up to second on a ball that got back to the screen. Nakajima almost was put away on the line drive. And Mariano has a man warming up. Looks like Brandon Cominair is throwing a football down in the bullpen. That's a good way that a lot of American pitchers get warmed up. I mean an American football, not the round soccer football. That's a strike through on Carlos Garzon, and it's 0-1 on him. Cominair has been the best pitcher who has come out of the bullpen primarily. He's like the Mariano Rivera of the Mumbai Cobras and of Baseball United. For me, it's either him or Kazuki Yabuta as the pitchers of the year. And he's continuing with his warm-up routine as this gets bounced foul by Carlos Garzon. 0-2. Nobody out, one aboard. Mumbai 6, Mideast 3. Nobody out. De Aza next. And Garzon goes down on strikes. Fastball. Sends it to a knee. So it's a walk and then a 4-pitch strikeout. Card turns back over to De Aza after Moray. He can dial it up and kept it low. It's been some lower strike calls tonight, so you probably have to offer it that. And Garzon just can't get to it. Still on first is Cano. One down. De Aza, who's been on twice himself, walk, stolen base, run scored, hit by pitch. He's also flown out to center field. Righty deals, and it's tipped back into the mint by De Aza. 0-1. We'll do it again tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Karachi and Arabia. Make sure you're with us across all of our streaming platforms. It'll be the season finale for Karachi. This is the regular season finale for Mumbai. If they win tonight, sign, seal, deliver them a place in the United Championship Series. That's followed back by De Aza. Arabia, they'll have some pressure on them. If they can win tomorrow night, if nothing changes here, they would move into sole possession of second place before that big series. 3 games, 2 days. Saturday, 3 and 7, doubleheader, and Sunday 4. Arabia Mideast, probably to decide that final playoff spot. 0-2. And De Aza takes it toward the belt buckle for a first ball. Just a small lead for Cano at first, held on by Ascanio. 1-2 offering. Fast stuff outdoors. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Moray out of the low set. Comes to De Aza. Serves it out to right center field. Gets down on the turf. Cano loses the helmet round in second. He chugs into third, and it's corners for Federico Celli after a good AB from Alejandro De Aza. ADA comes through with 2 strikes. Common Air continues to warm up in the pen as Akshay More finds himself in some hot water. De Aza delivers to reach for a 3rd time. And this is where Celli has to come through. He's got 2 strikeouts and hit into a double play. Can't let the walk by Cano and the good at-bat by ADA go to waste. Kawasaki lurking on deck with 1 out. Celli does represent the tying run in this bottom half of the 7th. Ready Moray. Celli swings at the first. Bloops it foul down the right field line. Falcons have 1 money ball still to play. They've still got a couple of fireballs as well. Cobras on the other side, a fireball, plus a money ball still to play. So those rule innovations could come into effect. 0-1. Fast stuff. Celli wallops it, but foul down the left field line. Laser beam, but well foul. The spray paint gets down toward where Common Air is getting loose. Bottom 7, 0-2 count. 1 out, 1st and 3rd. Celli trying to turn his night around. It's a little time, gets his bearings out of the box. Oh, 2-2. And Celli goes down. Big strikeout. Akshay More dials it up and gets it by a waving Celli. Blowing out the candles on the birthday cake with a breeze like that. Great stuff from More, and that might be his final pitch of the game. Mariano Duncan has come out of the dugout, and he's signaling down to the pen. Guys know that that was a gutsy strikeout from Akshay More. Gets the handshake from Mariano Duncan. Happy 22nd birthday, Akshay More. The superstar in the making from Mumbai. I know he's a perfectionist. He wanted more from himself, but good performance overall. Gave up a run in the 6th, is responsible for the men on the corners. His family watching. Mom smiling as he heads back to the dugout for the rest of the night. Common Air about to come on for the Mumbai Cobras. The lefty brought in to face off against the left-handed swinging Kawasaki. Munenori Kawasaki will represent the tying run against the best relief man in Baseball United. 2 outs, bottom half, 7. Still anybody's ball game. Mumbai 6, Middies 3.
We do not play extra innings here at Baseball United. The game is tied after 9 innings. We have a home run swing-off. Each team nominates 1 player, and each player gets 10 swings to hit as many home runs as possible. The team with the most home runs wins. If it's still tied after 10 swings, then each team selects another player for a sudden death swing-off. First home run wins. If the first home run in the swing-off is hit by the visiting team, then the home team gets a chance to match.
Four key gameplay innovations. We've seen money balls, fireballs, designated runners. Maybe see that home run derby for the first time in the history of Baseball United if this one's tied after 9. Mideast has to get 3 to see to that and then hold. Getting 3 against this guy is going to be hard. Brandon Common Air, the Florida man, 9 frames, no runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks. Most innings without allowing an earned run in Baseball United. Well used by Mariano Duncan. He has started a game. That was part of that platoon effort in the first game of the series against Mideast. It's more of an opener than a starter, a few innings. been using a lot of high leverage situations out of the pen, and this is as high leverage as they come. Kawasaki, the former big leaguer, against the southpaw Kaminair. 6-3 game, first and third. Cano is the lead man at third. Deaza's at first. 6-10-1 for Mumbai, 3-7-1 for Mideast. Inaugural season, Baseball United. Final game regular season for Mumbai. 6th game of 9 for Mideast. Lefty Kaminair. This is on the first to Kawasaki, who is stretching out and was on the ground right in front of me, watching Kaminair and kind of waving at him. Boy, he keeps it fun, even in the pressure moments, especially in the pressure moments. Kawasaki, a couple of singles. Grounded out to second in his last AB. 1-0. Thought about it, came in a touch high, 2-0. Kawasaki, Kaminair. And that's down and out. Jelly's on deck, and one more ball, he'll come out with the bases loaded. You do wonder, in that situation, if Dennis would play his final money ball. I don't think Kawasaki is going to swing on 3-0, but you never know. Does Kaminair feel like he's got a freebie? Three balls, no strikes. Just skims through the zone for Kaminair. 3-1. Kawasaki picked up the RBI in the first. Scored the run in the third. 3 individual innings of 1 run tonight for the Mideast Falcons. First, third, and sixth. 3-1. And it's way inside. So it's a 5-pitch walk. And now Kawasaki makes them loaded. Akshay Moray responsible for Cano and Deaza on third and second. Kawasaki's on first. Jake Jelly is the man with the club in his hand, and Dennis does go to the money ball. I think I know these managers too well now. See it a lot of times with the bases loaded. Jelly with the bases juiced. Final money ball that Dennis can play tonight. He's got a couple of fireballs. See if he uses those early in the 8th and 9th or waits. See if maybe something kind of happens on the bases and his pitchers get in trouble. First to Jelly, who's 1 for 3. That is over the outside corner. Money ball doubles your runs on a home run. Walk hit by pitch keeps it in play.
Money ball is in play, which means if the batter hits a home run, it counts as double the runs. In this situation, it would be an 8-run grand slam.
Tying runs on first. 0-1 down, a little bit out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jelly struck out in the first, had an infield base hit in the third, was left on third there. Hit it hard in the 6th, but Marlin made the play on the line drive at second base. 1-1. Downstairs, as the Christmas music plays, Jelly moves out to 2 balls and a strike. Brass band's been playing Jingle Bells. 2-1, jingled towards short. Bat shatters, ball caught by DeVera. They leave him loaded for the 2nd time in the game. Falcons have stranded 9, Mumbai 6, Mideast 3. On to the 8th in Dubai.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean.
Top half of the 8th. Mumbai still leading by 3 after Dennis Cook's Mideast Falcons leave 3 and use their final money ball in doing so. Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks taking us to this top half of the 8th and the top of the order for the Mumbai Cobras and a new hurler for the Mideast Falcons. Shingo Hirata, who's been good this season, out of Shimonoseki, Japan. He misses on the second to McNeely, 2-0. Hirata facing off against McNeely, Ojeda, and Bell, 3 of the best in the business. That's down, and he has fallen behind quite quickly, but he's got good stuff overall. 22 outs recorded, only 6 hits against him, 2 runs, 2 earned, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks. Shingo gets it through, 3 balls and 1 strike. (6-3) Mumbai leads. Hirata popped up. McNeely makes Jelly move back a bit, creeps back in, and Jelly, who shattered his bat lining out to end the bottom half of the 7th, makes the squeeze here. That's a big first out for Shingo Hirata. Well, we've seen now Hirata, Hamaya, Nakata, Kasahara. It was Yoshioka who started this game. Yoshioka in line for the loss after allowing all 6 runs. The bullpen has held, done well. This Mideast Falcons team. Ojeda shows bunt, fastball down to the first. And it is 1-0. Ojeda just 1 for 4, but the 1 was huge. 2-run home run with 2 outs in the second. That's really the difference in the ball game right now. And he lunges after this, fouls it, towering down the right side, 1-1. Miguel Ojeda, his swing out of left field. Came after McNeely, just beat out a potential double play ball in the second. Ojeda, 1-1. Another pop-up, this might be playable. Nakajima over, foul territory, makes the play. Foul away for Miguel Ojeda Jr. And it's Brantley Bell with the bases clear.
Top of the 8th inning, 2 outs.
Bell reaching 3 times. He's got 2 hits on his card tonight. First one a strike called to him. Thanks for watching tonight. Across the world, BaseballUnited.com. TBS in Japan, Spo TV in Korea. Dubai Sports Channel in the UAE. 0-1, Bell, little half-hearted swing. And he's shaking his head. at the call from down there on the first baseline by Humberto Saiz. It is 0-2 on Brantley. Thanks for being with us, Z in India, PTV Sports in Pakistan, Meridiano in Venezuela. Bell swats it foul down the right field line. It'll be Fukuda who leads off, then Nakajima who just made the play. Then Minato Tanai for a Falcons team that still has to make up 3 runs. They have no more money balls, and the Cobras, I believe, can still play a fireball. 0-2, chin music upstairs, and Bell bends back out of the way. Almost certainly it'll be common air in the 8th. Will they let him go the distance and finish it out in the 9th? That's down. Shingo takes it to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch to Bell. Fast stuff misses inside. All full.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Bell a single and a double. Deprived on a nice play in the 4th on a bouncer back to the pitcher's mound. Walk to help load the bases in the 6th. Mumbai left 3 in the 6th, left a man in scoring position in the 7th. Here's your 3-2. Shingo down, and Bell works a walk. Extends it to Helmig. Sweet Lou to the plate.
Next up the bat, the left fielder, Lou Helmig.
The German outfielder is going to have the money ball inserted by Mariano Duncan. The final money ball the Cobras can play now in play.
This is the 3rd and final money ball for the Mumbai Cobras.
Helmig with a hit by pitch, a strikeout, a pop out, a line out so far. 0 for 3. Right, he comes and gets the money ball by him. Home run doubles the runs. Would probably put this out of reach at 10-3. Helmig has a home run type swing. Seen him play right field. Briefly was dealing with a hamstring concern. Played some first base. Now on left field, the former Philadelphia Philly minor leaguer gives a look to Preble on the strike call. Shingo Hirata looking to send us on to the bottom half of the 8th with the score intact. Mumbai 6, Middies 3. 0-2. Helmig lifts it, right center field. Shelley, he gets to it. Tracks back and makes the play. Mumbai's left 5 over the last 3. They still lead by 3 tonight in Dubai.
Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Cominair's back on the mound, and the fireball's in his hand. The talented lefty with the third and final fireball of the game for the Mumbai Cobras, going up against Shuhei Fukuda. And the first to him swung through. 0-1. This could be a very quick bottom half of the eighth. Fukuda, an impossible out though so far tonight. Single, double, one. Nakajima, then Tanai next. They would bat in the ninth if Fukuda strikes out here. 0-1. Swatted, bouncing, a kangaroo foul toward the first base bag. 0-2 with nobody out. 6-3, Mumbai leads over the Mideast Falcons. Only one run in this game after the third. Mumbai out hitting Mideast 10-7, one error each team. Cominair, who followed Moray, who followed Woolridge, who followed the starter Gearing. Cominair, lefty up, and Fukuda. He gets a first ball. What a performance from him tonight. Still dealing with a hamstring injury. Serving as the DH. He hasn't been able to run for himself, but has been on base 3 times. 1-2. Cominair. Fastball, and Fukuda at least stays alive. Marlin in on it. Fukuda just not able to get down the line. That's still a heck of an effort from Fukuda just to put that ball in play. Not easy, but he avoids the immediate end of the inning. If he strikes out there, we go right to the ninth. So 4-3 bounce out for Shuhei, and now it's Hiroyuki Nakajima who comes to the plate.
Up at bat, the first baseman, Hiroyuki Nakajima.
Falcons had the bases loaded in the 7th. Left the tying run on first with a money ball in play. Line out, shattered bat by Jelly. Nakajima takes for an opening ball, 1-0. 15th pitch for Cominair. Nakajima right back up the pipe. He's so good. 2 hits, had an RBI single in the 6th, adds a base hit here in the 8th. And let's see if they put Yo Kanehara on to run for him. They will. Designated runner is on. Minato Tanai will come to the plate. Look at this swing from Nakajima. Deceptively simple, even against a guy who can burn it in like Cominair. Right on it, and right back at Cominair, out into center field. 1 out, 1 aboard. Falcons are out of money balls, so they're going to have to tie this the old-fashioned way. Kanehara leads off first. First to Tanai, pop up back here. Out of play on the first base side. Minato Tanai looking to get going tonight with the bat. He's grounded out and he's struck out twice on a couple of indecisive swings against tough pitches up in the zone. Last time was in the 6th. That was with 1 aboard. Here's your 0-1. And Tanai-san hits it off the top of the mesh monster once again on the first base side. Each team has stranded 9 in this game, a total of 9 runs scored. 6 by Mumbai, 3 by Mideast. 6-3 game, 1 out, bottom half of the 8th. Tanai, inside outs one toward the first base dugout. That spills off the screen over the dugout. Keeps him alive. Mariano Duncan and Cesar Martin watching from the rail. The full coaching staff closing in on a playoff berth, 5 outs away from a 6-win, the spot in the United Series, December 12th to the 14th. 0-2, Tanai loops one foul territory, first base side, Escanio! Over the the shoulder. Makes the play. And Tanai goes down on a foul out. Gregory Cano will be the last hope for Mideast. Fine work by Manuel Ascanio. Kind of trades a smile with Humberto Saiz. They were both running after it. And Ascanio lost the cap. Finds the ball pretty close to the Mideast bullpen. He's been good tonight. First base, we know him more as a catcher prior to tonight, but he's been good. Cano batting in front of Garzon with the runner and Kanahara in place of Nakajima still on first base. Cano. First one is strike through. He's walked, he struck out on a fireball, and then he's walked again. He was left on third in the seventh. Mideast Falcons have left the bases loaded twice in this game. Once partially because of some bad luck where a ground rule double got out over the fence rather than staying in play. 0-1, Cano cuts through. There is a right-hander. I believe it's Akil Morris getting loose in the Mumbai Cobras bullpen. Morris will come in trying to get his second save of the series. He saved the 1-0 win in Game 1 in late November between these two teams. That was a classic. Morris left the tying run in scoring position. Now it's 0-2 with 2 outs on Cano. Caminero might be his last pitch of the night. Lefty unleashes. Fast stuff. Wanted Cano to chase after it. Akil Morris ready to come in for the ninth. Caminero here 1-2, 2 outs in the eighth with a man on first. Mumbai 6, Mideast 3. Cano just barely stays alive.
Bravo.
Forks one back off of Ojeda. Cano had a great plate appearance where he fouled off a pitch and then got a walk in the second. With the walk again in the seventh. Had a late home run to turn a 3-1 lead into a 5-1 lead a couple of nights ago against this same Cobras team. One-two from Caminero, and Cano lifts it in the air, playable, foul territory, third base side, Bradley! Bell puts away his counterpart. Couple of foul outs help Caminero strand a runner on first. Mumbai leads by 3. We go to the final inning of play tonight at Baseball United Ballpark.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1, live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams, international stars, and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Dennis and Les, Cook and Lancaster watching from the rail, top half 9. They had a little something going after the base hit by Nakajima in the bottom half of the 8th. couldn't get any closer than the 6-3 score right now. Still down by 3. They send Severino Gonzalez to the mound and put a fireball in with him. Severino's been good this year. 4 innings, nothing earned, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks across 4 games. Gonzalez, the usual closer, comes in before the usual closer for Mumbai, Akil Morris, comes in. He's going to come in almost certainly in the bottom half of the ninth. Aaron Singh has struck out 3 times in 4 at-bats. Only other time he has bounced out. So they're going to replace him with Ian Mercado. Mercado, a pinch hitter, and he's falling back to the screen.
Pinch hitter, Ian Mercado.
Mercado, the Filipino outfielder who's been serving as the designated runner, becomes the designated hitter for Singh. This is his first at-bat. Gonzalez, it's at least put in play by Mercado. The final fireball of the night, grounded right at Kawasaki. So it's 1 up and 1 down. Mercado goes away with a routine ground out, and Manuel Escanio comes out to the plate for himself. Don't think we'll see any other switches the rest of the way for Mariano, outside of bringing Morris in for common air in the ninth. Will be a save opportunity for Akil Morris unless Mumbai can tack on a little bit more offensively. They scored 6 runs in the second and third. That hits Escanio, and he is hit by a pitch for the second time in the game. Escanio was hit by a pitch with 1 out back in the third. They ended up scoring twice in that frame. This is what you wear the protective gear for. Got him like the top of the elbow, bottom of the tricep, and Escanio wears it. And he is replaced by Aaron Singh. Singh goes from the designated hitter to the designated runner. So now Singh runs for Escanio. Singh still involved. Severino looking to recover here against Justin Williams. 4 runs in the second for Mumbai, 2 in the third. There's 1 run in the first for Mideast, which briefly led in this game. 1 in the third, 1 in the sixth. And really no scoring in the back 2/3 of this ball game outside of that single run in the sixth, though both teams have had chances. "19 base runners left tonight, 10 by Mideast, 9 by Mumbai. We have had 40+ left on base over the last 2 games. 5-4 Arabia beat Karachi last night. Both teams had plenty of opportunities to add more. 1-1 miss. Justin Williams 1 for 3 with a walk and a double. Out ahead 2-1 against Severino Gonzalez. Former major leaguer with the Philadelphia Phillies. Williams, a former major leaguer himself, hits it pretty well toward the Shake Shack sign. Federico Celli on the run, makes the play. Crashes into the Arrieta board. And Kawasaki does what he does, acts like the ball maybe got away on the throwback to the infield. Heck of a track back by Celli. He's had a bad night with a bat, but defensively, not easy to cover that ground. Good work by him to get back and make the play. He will bat third come the ninth. Bottom half of it, it'll be Garzon's spot, then De Aza, then Celli. Foul ball here by Marlin. He's 0-1. Nothing and 1 on Hedione. Marlin pops it back foul. He's 0-2. Triple single, fielder's choice strikeout. That's how his night has gone with the bat. Marlin had that RBI triple to really get the Mumbai offense going in the second. Look good at second base. He's 0-2. Everybody's out of fireballs. Everybody's out of money balls. There's a pitch outside. Singh started towards second and dives back. Bouncing ball grabbed by Nakajima on the throw by Garzon. 1-2. And Singh, I don't know if that was intentional or not. Looked like he was starting legitimately towards second base, but slam the brakes, dives back. No harm done. Reassumes the lead. 1-2. Spun down by Severino. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It'll be the last call for the Mideast bats either way. If they score 3 times the bottom half of the ninth, we'll go to the home run derby. 10 swings each team. Most home runs wins.
2 outs.
Or they can walk it off with 4 runs. 9-1 and 2. Gonna bat for them. 2-2. In the basement. All full.
Baseball United Ballpark, make some noise!
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. There he goes. Got him. Severino Gonzalez catches Marlon Lundgren. We go to the bottom half of the ninth. Mumbai Cobras. Mid-East Falcons. 6-3 Mumbai with the lead. Last call for the Mid-East Bats.
Get ready, baseball fans. The game's about to change. Baseball United Season 1. Live from Dubai. 4 world-class teams. International stars and non-stop action under the lights. Catch every hit, pitch, and home run. Baseball United Season 1.
Akil trying to seal the deal. Morris looking for his second save of the series. He'll face off against Garzon, De Aza, and Shelley. Second most innings pitched without allowing an earned run in Baseball United, 6 2/3. You just have the guy, Caminero, who entered play tonight with 9 without allowing an earned run. Morris, they came close, had a guy at second against him in the first game of this series, but he sealed up the 1-0 win for Mumbai. And he is going to fire the first one to Carlos Garzon inside. 1-0. Garzon over 3, strikeout line on strikeout. Mid-East trailing by 3 in this bottom half of the ninth. Garzon hits it between the third base bag and Jose Alvarez, his third base coach. Ball and a strike on Garzon. Good work tonight by the Mid-East bullpen. They pitched scorelessly from the 4th on. Kept the Falcons in the game. The offense, though, for the Falcons, running the first, running the third, running the 6th, they've left 10. Morris, who pitches with the Great Britain national team, plays with Mumbai teammate Rahul Shah on that squad. Launches here inside. 3-1. If Garzon reaches, I imagine they'll use Kanahara, the designated runner. Morris. Right he comes. Upstairs. So it's a 5-pitch walk to start the party here. 9-spot reaches as the leadoff in this 9th inning. As expected, they'll go with Yo. Kanahara going to designated run at first.
Off the bat, the right fielder, Alejandro Diaz.
I think. Now it looks like they'll stick with Garzon, actually. Garzon is going to run for himself at first base. So Garzon on first himself with De Aza waiting next. Morris outside. 6-3, Mumbai leads. Mariano Duncan watching as his team tries to clinch his playoff berth. Deaza and co. Other ideas. Foul ball back off the top of the screen. Just behind that screen is some of our friends from Sunagaru Towels. Mariano watching with Cesar, flashing signs from the rail. Chelly on deck. Deaza, solid game. Walk, hit by pitch single. Also lined out, has to lift the shoe there. He's hitting the back foot earlier in the game. 2-1. Six of the first 8 pitches have been balls out of the hand of Akil Morris. Trying to straighten it out. 2-1. And Deaza strokes it. Marlin makes the play and goes to first for the double off. Oh, wow. Will you look at that? Inning completely flips. Garzone started towards second, thought it was better hit than it was, and Marlin takes care of some business. They have the double play started by Lord De Vera back in the 5th. They get a key double play here in the 9th, and now Mideast is down to its final chance. Falcons a base running mistake. They're about to slip back to 3-3. Mumbai is going to the United Series with one more out. 1-0 from Morris, chopped over the mound by Chelly. De Vera can't secure it. Chelly reaches for the first time. Don't give up yet. Kawasaki will see the box with Jelly moving on deck as the Mideast Falcons stay alive. They'll give Chelly the infield single, so he'll have one hit on the night. Or De Vera trying to scoop quickly for the throw. Now it's Kawasaki. 6-3 Mumbai, 2 outs, bottom 9. Ascanio behind the runner at first, Chelly, as Morris misses high, 1-0. Akil has given up a home run this season. That was against Arabia in a 9-6 loss for Mumbai, and their only loss of that series. Unearned runs. Kawasaki, another good game. A couple of hits, a walk, RBI run scored. Takes over the outside edge, he's 1-1. The former big leaguer, Kawasaki against Akil. As 2-time World Series champ Mariano Duncan looks on, Kawasaki fouls away. Akil Morris, he's a former major leaguer himself. New York Met, Atlanta Brave, Los Angeles Angel, 10th round draft pick back in 2010. Made his MLB debut in 2015. Here's a 1-2. And Kawasaki goes down. Morris gets him off balance. Mumbai going to the United Series. Cobras finish 6-3 in the regular season. And isn't it fitting? They do it with a 6-3 win. Congrats to Mariano Duncan and the entire Cobras team. They're sticking around in Dubai for the postseason. What a game tonight at Baseball United Ballpark. Chandler Woolridge gets the win. Akil Morris gets the save. Haru Yoshioka gets the loss. Yoshioka gave up all 6 runs in the first 3 innings. Mideast bullpen was very good, but in the end, those 6 scored in the 2nd and 3rd by Mumbai do hold. Mariano, he can add a Baseball United ring to those 2 World Series rings. Teams had a great vibe to it the whole season. Close to clinching. They dropped the 2nd game of the series. Then rebounded nicely behind some great pitching and an offense That was led by Miguel Ojeda Jr.'s early two-run home run. We've got some thank yous. Thank you to Godfrey and Rick Shea, as well as Rick's brother, Baseball United CEO Cass Shea. Poses there with Mariano Duncan. Godfrey Rick kept it sounding good in the stadium, as did Abdul Ali, our PA man. Herbie Pilata, he was on the PA some as well. Thanks to him and Raphael, our do-everything guys in the stats and broadcast booth. Carlos Mirabal, our official scorer. Sergio on the graphics, the entire Baseball United content, broadcast, and ops teams. Tomorrow it's Karachi in Arabia, 8 p.m. local time in Dubai. Get your tickets on the District app and at BaseballUnited.com. Make sure you catch the highlights from this one across social media at Baseball United. Thanks to our producer-director, Josh Hall, his entire crew. I'm Joey Zanaboni, saying so long for now from Dubai. Mumbai wins it 6-3 over the Mideast Falcons. Cobras are going to the United Series. We'll have Karachi and Arabia for you tomorrow at 8. This has been Season 1 of Baseball United.
Part of it, New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little towns